Here.
Benedetti?
Here.
Kabawatan?
Present.
LaFever?
Here.
Pate?
Here.
Perugi?
Here.
Rezeppa?
Here.
Quorum present, Mayor Rezeppa.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next on the agenda, we have the minute approval of the October 4th, 2021 regular meeting.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next up, we've got public comment regarding items on today's agenda. This portion of the public comment period solely for items that are on today's agenda. We'll have another public comment period for all other items at the end of the meeting tonight. If you are on Zoom and wishing to speak, click either participants or reactions, depending on the software that you're using, and then use the raise hand feature. We'll go to any folks wishing to offer public comment in person first, and then go to those on Zoom to see if anyone has a hand up there. So we'll give everyone a second. So do I have any public comment for items on the agenda? Okay, and seeing none on Zoom either, we'll move right along. Next up on our agenda, we have under appointments, requesting the approval from this body for my appointment of Mark Nestor to the Downtown Development Authority for a term expiring October 1st, 2024.
So moved. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Benedetti?
Yes.
Kabawatan?
Yes.
LaFever?
Yes.
Pate?
Yes.
Perugi?
Yes.
Rezeppa?
Abstention.
Von Crooks?
Yes.
Motion carries, Mayor Rezeppa.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, next up on the agenda, under General, we have the 33rd District Court, fines, costs, and fees from September of 2021, and we will defer to our delegate to the court, Councilman LaFever.
Thank you, Mayor. I make a motion to receive, place on file, and pay the district court fines, costs, and fees for September 2021 in the amount of $5,545.10.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, is unanimously so ordered. All right, department heads and officials, we go here. And first item out of the gate from our acting city administrator, curbside recycling program. A very exciting one, too.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Council. As we've discussed at the previous study session, and in an effort to implement the curbside recycling program by July of 2022, your support is requested to make the official beginning of residential curbside recycling in Trenton to begin no later than July 1st, 2022. And please direct the city administrator to bring to council all necessary expenses and purchases needed for approval to enact the recycling program and to pursue all eligible grants, which I already have, and funding opportunities to decrease the program startup investment. As you were aware from the study session, this will involve an additional truck, $400,000 roughly in carts, hiring of an additional DPS worker, which wouldn't happen until just before July. And then we have some outreach and advertising, everything that will go to the residents. And we will also have an ordinance change that will authorize you to put the monthly fee on the water bills. And I think the consensus was the nominal $5.50 a month with the $3 for seniors.
Would so move. Support.
All right, it has been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is exciting. Next up, we've got two items from our DPS director, Kevin Sargent here. First one here, kind of piggybacking off that, request to purchase sanitation truck.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Requesting authorization to purchase a 2022 McNeilus Model 2848 28-yard side load packer. Attached is a quote from McNeilus Company in Morgantown, Pennsylvania, listing the specified features and selected options. Their quote is the lowest qualified bid based on the Sourcewell Cooperative National Bid Program in the amount of $290,480. If approved, the lead time is 6 to 7 months to take delivery.
So moved.
Support.
It has been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Kevin. And then next up, also from Kevin here, request to pay invoice to State Barricades, Inc.
On Friday, September 16th, DPS crews set up traffic control on 4th Street near Belmont to close off the right lane. We had a water main break on Belmont near the edge of 4th Street a few weeks prior and needed to now replace the concrete. Our contractor, Gaglio Construction, finished pouring the concrete late in the day and asked to leave our traffic control set up for the night to allow time for the concrete to cure. I received a call from the police at 2:45 a.m. that night and was told that a driver had crashed through our construction zone, totaling our electronic aero board. I was able to get in contact with the driver's insurance company and submit to them a quote for a replacement unit. We received a check for the full replacement cost from them a few days later. As this is a major safety item for our crews, I ordered the replacement aero board right away. I am now requesting payment of the invoice to State Barricades in the amount of $5,450.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion?
Mr. Mayor?
Yep, Councilor Goodwin.
So this is just a reimbursement then, Kevin? We're really
Yes.
not expending any money because the insurance company covered it?
No expenses on our part.
Cool. Any further questions? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got two late items here. First from our city controller, 2021 Police and Fire Actuarial Valuation. Ms. Saul?
Thank you, Mayor. Before you, I have provided the digital report as well as the paper copy of the police and fire valuation. The good news is our funding valuation has resulted in a decrease of $260,000 this year, so that'll be really good for our budget. Our unfunded liability has reduced by $3.2 million, and the funding ratio is up to 76.7%. Granted, June 30th was a great time for the stock market, so the assets were way up. That is smoothed over 5 years, so that it's good for 5 years. And then also, the Police and Fire Pension Board would like to invite you to their November 17th meeting at 10:30. Gabriel Roeder Smith will be there to discuss this report if you have any questions.
Great.
Oh, and I'm asking you to receive and place on file.
So moved.
Support.
All right, it has been moved and supported. Is there any further questions or discussion? Councilman Benedetti?
So, it's not a question, it's thank you to you and the pension board, because you, them, and Gabriel Roeder must have done something right by making sure the investments are right. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Councilman Von Crooks?
Yes, and also thank you. And what time is that meeting on Sunday?
10:30.
10:30, okay, great, thank you.
If you want to bring us good news every time, that'd be awesome.
I was so excited.
Great, yes,
Yeah.
very much me too. I was very happy to see late item, so. Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. So thank you very much,
Thank you.
Ms. Saul. All right, last late item we have here from our city attorney, Ordinance 808 amended, Amendment Article 2, Flood Damage Prevention. Mr. Ackerman?
Thank you, Mayor. What we do need to provide is a signed copy of the ordinance as specified and amended by the state. We provided them with the original document that they gave us as a form, and they had needed an amendment. This is a revised ordinance to fulfill the requirements of the state DNR, and we need to include the full ordinance as requested. So that's what the amendment is. It includes the part of the ordinance that we did not need to amend, but we're treating this as an amended ordinance at this point. They've asked for the complete ordinance to be filed pursuant to Article 7.3 of the city charter. We can provide an emergency amendment in this type of situation. So I hope that would be approved.
So moved.
Has been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Mr. Ackerman.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we have under our, we'll go over to our disbursements and statements, and then our reports. I'll turn it over to our Mayor Pro Tem, Councilman Benedetti.
Make a motion to approve the authorized disbursements October 18th, 2021, in the amount of $770,657.29.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, is unanimously so ordered.
You can place on file the following reports: the financial summary from September 30th, 2021, schedule of investments and cash on hand, September 30th, 2021. City Beautiful Commission minutes, August 12th, 2021, and September 9th, 2021. Civic Commission minutes, September 13th, 21. Planning Commission minutes, September 8th, 21. Traffic Safety Commission minutes, September 8th, 2021. Fire Department monthly report, September 2021. Police Department monthly report, 2021. Fire and Police Retirement System, Gadsby Restatement Number 6768. Retiree Healthcare Plan, Gadsby Statement Number 74 and 75.
Support.
Got them all.
I think we got them all.
All right, moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, is unanimously so ordered. I think one more item for you.
Then I request a closed study session immediately following the regular council meeting tonight to discuss the sale of property and equipment.
Support.
Oh, and litigation, I'm sorry.
Yep. All right. It
Sorry
has
about that, Dean.
been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Kibawatan,
Yes.
LaFever,
Yes.
Pate,
Yes.
Perugi,
Yes.
Berzeppa,
Yes.
Von Crooks.
Yes.
Benedetti.
Yes.
Motion carries, Mayor Rezeppa.
All right. Thank you all very much. So we're going to other council business here. I will be very brief. Did have just a couple things. I do want to just say again how excited I am that we're able to approve the plan for recycling and finally make that happen. It's I guess no matter what happens in the coming weeks, we'll at least have that framework in place and know that come July that will be a reality for our residents. It's long overdue. So I'm really excited, and I want to give a big thank you to Dean again for all the work that went into this. Do want to let everyone know that Trenton Goodfellows, again, they are not going door to door as they have in years past, but they will be doing their issue of the trib that gets mailed out to every household with the envelopes and whatnot, ensuring that no children have to go without Christmas here in town. Their post office box is P.O. Box 370, Trenton, Michigan 48183, if anyone is interested in contributing. And there'll be more information in the newspapers to come, obviously, as well there. Am excited, too, that Selly's, the bar restaurant upstairs at the ice rink, is now open. I've not been in yet, but have just seen the good progress pictures, heard good things so far. So just want to make everyone aware that that is open in time for hockey season for us all. It's something that we can certainly enjoy. And then I think, the last thing, too, I just wanted to make sure that I wish a happy belated birthday to Councilwoman Von Crook. So hope you had a great day over the weekend, too.
Thank you. Yes, I did.
Of course. So that's all I've got this evening for us here. Councilman Benedetti, I got you first this time.
Well, thanks, Mayor. Yeah, I'd like to piggyback off you that I'm glad to see we finally got recycling going. Dean, and even you, Mayor, I mean, you sort of told them to get it moving. I mean, it's, and Kevin for getting things and the price and everything going, and everybody else involved, and I'm happy to see it's done. I mean, we talked about it for so long, even before I got sitting up here, and it's just nice to see it being finally done. Also want to shout out to Dean for whoever did it, getting rid of those trees and stuff there on 4th Street so you can turn without getting hit by the railroad tracks. I don't know if it was our DPW or who or what, but thank them for getting it done. And then remind everybody that let's pay attention out there. The kids are still going to school. They're riding their bikes. The weather's not bad enough for them to get dropped off every day, so please be patient around the schools. I see the police department out of Headkey every day. I take my grandson. I appreciate that. It's nice to see you guys out there and making sure that they're safe. And that's it.
Great. Thank you very much, Councilman. Councilman LaFever.
I just want to comment on the recycling. We've been talking about that probably, I would say, for 8 years off on. One time we had a limited recycling here. And to have it get back to here again, everybody wanted it before, then nobody would pay $3 a month. So I hope a little bit better participation this time. So we need it.
Yep, that's for sure. Great. Is that all, Councilman? Yeah, thank you very much. All right, Councilman Perugi.
Yes, thank you. As Rick said, and as Bill said, it's been a long time we've been working on this, so I want to thank Dean and you, Mayor, as well as Kevin. Wendy and I have been pushing this along as well, so I just want to say thank you to all of you. I think the residents will be happy. Also, I'd like to mention that everybody have a safe and happy Halloween, and keep your eye on the kids because I think they'll be out. So again, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much, Councilman. And kind of piggyback on Chief Oakley, not to put you on the spot, but have there been set trick-or-treating hours or anything yet?
I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming like a 6 till 8, that's what it usually is, but I haven't seen anything.
Gotcha. That sounds about right. A lot of times common sense kind of can take hold in that, but never make assumptions, huh? Councilwoman Payton?
Thank you. I just, again, want to say thank you, Dean, for how quickly you put together the package for recycling. And I'm really interested to see what residents want next, because I feel like this council has done such a great job in checking off all the boxes and all the concerns that you've had over the years and things that you've wanted. So now that this discussion is somewhat over, I guess the only thing is that I did have quite a few friends that are in condo situations and apartments. So I told them we will continue to work on that, and I hope that we'll figure that out as well moving forward, and after we get our feet wet a little bit. So I just want to stand up and clap, but I don't know if that's appropriate, but maybe I will later. I'll celebrate and jump up and down. So congratulations to the city for being able to have curbside recycling and still the drop-off. Remember, too, we'll be able to do that. And then just another thank you of support for, we had our Pure Michigan Trailtown ribbon cutting in these past 2 weeks, and thank you, Mr. Mayor, for attending, and for councilpersons Kabawatan and Perugi. I know everybody can't come, it's, obviously, but it was a great event. It went a lot longer than we thought, because there are so many partners in that endeavor, and we're still moving forward and hoping for some grant money to roll in and make it even more visible. Oh, we also had business owners come, and I just want to thank them as well, from Elliott's and Downtown Beauty Bar and the new M&M camping site. I wish I remembered their name but, of the business.
Angelati.
And Angelati, yes. So I think we already have a lot of support, and just hope things keep rolling, not to make a pun out of that. So. And happy birthday, Timber, over the weekend. And I know Stephen and we are getting older this month as well, the same day. I'll be much older.
Privilege denied to many.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yes, you too, Wendy. Thank
Thank you.
And yes, thank you too for all the work you did on that event, the Trail Town. That was awesome. That was probably biggest attended ribbon cutting I've seen, and very exciting stuff.
It was fun. Yeah.
All right, Councilman Kabawatan.
Yes, thank you. So first of all, Wendy, congratulations. Thank you very much for all your efforts on the Trail Town. It's really exciting, and it's really cool to be, I don't want to say be put on the map, because we're already on the map, but to maybe have an enhanced dot on the map, right? So that's really cool. And I think it'll yield great things, further down the road. I'm ripping off everybody's comments tonight, because I'm like one of the last here. But, Dean, Kevin, Mayor, everybody that worked on the recycling piece, thank you. That's, it's a sign of a progressive community, and we are a progressive community, and that's, this is a service that a lot of people have talked about. So thank you very much. Look forward to working with you all on implementing that program, and I do have a little bit of experience in that. So, and I will say, again, Wendy, thank you for the treats earlier tonight. And I have the first recycle cart in town.
Yes,
right,
you do.
Right here. It may be small. Kevin, can we pick this up? Or so, no, but thank you very much. That's exciting. And it's exciting to see that we're going to have curbside recycling in the community. So that's great. The other thing, Timber, happy belated birthday, and those of you that have birthdays coming up, so happy birthday. Now, here's the one thing that I'm bringing to the table tonight on my comments that nobody has brought up. Considering the fact that I'm a little bit Filipino, I want to just say that October is Filipino American History Month. So those of you that are Filipino, happy Filipino American History Month. My dad and my family would be very proud for me for making a comment and mention of that. So other than that, that's all I have today.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilman. Councilwoman Bone Crooks.
Oh, yes. Well, last but not least, I want to say thank you to the mayor administration. We worked on recycling for years and years and years, and I'm just so glad that, and you guys were researching it all along to the committee, and I think Rick and Nelson were on that committee to start, and I give them a lot of credit for bringing some of the, facts to us, too, so over the years. Dean did a great job in getting those grants in place. Hopefully, everything will work out with that. Kevin, a couple weeks ago, I brought up to you about the railroad tracks and that bush by the sign, and it's amazing how you and your department just took care of it. I mean, I went out there and I went, oh my gosh, because I didn't know you would do it that quickly, and I should know it's Trenton, so you do. So, but no, I want to thank you. When we go to turn around now, I don't have to worry about cars getting hit or people, so thank you so much for doing that. Everything's rolling in town, Wendy, Trail Town. You know, that was a project even before you got here, and you just expounded upon it and made it even better. So I want to thank you so much for all the work you did on that, and, you know, you're Trenton heart and soul too, and I like that. So with that, that's about it. I just think Trenton's moving forward, and Trenton's really, we're going to see some great projects coming up in this town, and that we've all been working on for years. And it's so great, and it's so time. So thank you to everybody. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Councilwoman. I appreciate it. All right. Our other elected officials here. We'll go first. Madam Clerk, do you have anything for us tonight?
Sure. I'd just like to mention that the city general election is on Tuesday, November 2nd. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The clerk's office will be open on Saturday, October 30th, from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. for absentee voting. And the next regular council meeting is Monday, November 1st at 7 p.m.
All right. Thank you very much. Our assessor, Joni Barnett, do you have anything for us this evening?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have nothing tonight.
All right. Thank you very much. Our treasurer, Mr. McCullough, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Mr. Mayor and Council. I've got nothing further tonight. Take care.
All right. Thank you very much. You too. All right. And we'll go to our department heads. Do any of our department heads have anything for us tonight? We'll go to the ones in person first, and we'll see if there's anyone on Zoom.
Hello, Mayor.
Hey, Tim. How are you?
Good. A quick little thing I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. We do have Scary Skate this Saturday, October 23rd, from 7 to 9 p.m. So bring your costumes down, come get some goodies, and enjoy some spooky music over the speakers while you're skating around the ice. So we look like to have a good turnout so far, but more the merrier. We'll have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Chief Oakley.
Good evening. I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to introduce you all, those of you who haven't met him, to Deputy Chief Jake Davis. Jake was sworn in today as the next Deputy Chief of Police, and he brings a wealth of experience. Jake's been a cop longer than anybody that's currently on the Trenton PD, and I know he's going to be a fantastic asset to the department.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Excited to have you here. Thank you very much. Yeah, we appreciate it and welcome, certainly. All right, Kevin.
Just a couple things for any residents that are watching at home. Next Monday starts our curbside leaf collection program. Section 1, which will be everything west of the Franken Poet between Van Horn and King Road. Just a reminder, just put leaves at the curb. Please don't put pumpkins or sticks or stuff like that. It really jams up our equipment and slows us down. The next thing is Wayne County started a pilot household hazardous waste collection site. The site is in Livonia. You can, you have to have a voucher. Every household is entitled to one voucher. We do have some at the DPW, very limited quantity, so first come, first serve. The program started last Monday. Like I said, it's just a drop-off center. I know a lot of people have been holding their goods for a couple of years now because they haven't had a program. So you can find more information on tomorrow on the city website and also the DPW Facebook page.
Good. Thank you very much, Kevin. We appreciate it. All right. Any other department heads? Oh, Dean?
Yeah, just to circle back to the recycling program, I want to, the three recycling council people in particular were helpful along the way, Councilman Benedetti, Mr. Peruggi, and Wendy Pate, and it was at the direction of the mayor to move on this and be a little more aggressive with it. But I want to remark that it was a team effort. Councilman Cabawatan provided invaluable, verifiable data and information that I was able to double and triple check. Ms. Saul went through and double checked my numbers, because you can't trust a fire chief with adding and subtracting.
No.
No. And that was a joke. And
That's a joke.
former fire chief, right? And Kevin was real helpful too, because he understands the manpower requirements and putting the specs together for the trucks and all the other stuff with it. So it really was a team effort from everyone, and I really don't take the unanimous support for granted. It was much appreciated, and we'll put a good product out there come July 1st. So that's it.
Thank you very much, Dean. I appreciate that. All right, any other department heads? All right, seeing none, we'll go on. Councilman Benzie.
And since Kevin's already here, if you don't mind, if I can ask a question.
Yeah, sure.
Kevin, it's all the way to Livonia. Don't get me wrong, it's great they're doing it. In the past, we've done them down here or Flat Rock or anything like that. Is that something we can look at doing with the county to get it here, or can we do a hazardous waste? I mean, I got 8 cans of paint. I'm not going to drive to Livonia with them, so they're still going to sit in my garage forever. But how do we do that?
I'll have to check into it. I mean, you can put kitty litter in a little half can of paint and throw it away in your garbage. It's just regular paint. I know they haven't had any programs in the last couple of years.
Hey, Kevin, can you go to the podium? Sorry. Just, yeah. Start with the kitty litter.
Yeah, so if you have cans of paint, if it's just regular household paint, you can put kitty litter, floor dry, something of that nature in there until it dries out, and dispose of it in your regular trash can. I know Wayne County hasn't had a program in the last 2 years. This is a pilot program they're trying out. Not sure if it's going to work. I know it's far. It's Livonia. It's a hike. I mean, maybe if you can get together with your neighbor or something and try to take one carload.
I just didn't know if it's something we could do for our residents, like, what would we have to do if we wanted to do it, or what would we have to get the county to assist us with?
It'd probably be tough. I mean, you'd have to have all those special people come that take the, all the different items, and
Let's give it all to Scott.
So
In his can.
hopefully this works out, and hopefully maybe next year they bring it downriver and they keep moving it around. I don't know how this will work, but I do know it's just a pilot program and they're trying it out.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Anything else, sir?
No, I just popped into my head.
Nope. All right. Any other department heads? Seeing none, we'll go to public comment now. We'll go to in-person public comment first, but for those on Zoom that would like to raise their proverbial hand under participants or reactions, click the raise hand button. We'd ask that anyone speaking begins with their name and address, that they limit their comments to 5 minutes and direct all questions through me. So we'll go in person here first. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. I'm Edie Traster. I live at 2645 Riverside Drive, apartment 1113. And I wanted to say thank you very much for the unanimous support of the recycling. I think it's wonderful. The curbside is going to be great. But I really want to encourage to deal with, in particular, Trenton Towers, because we did have a recycling program going a few years ago, and it worked really great. Our members would bring down their stuff. It reduced our actual garbage by a lot. We bought a brand-new container. It was picked up. I think we went to 2 times a week, so there was a whole lot of volume there, and I think that our people would be glad to get back in that habit, but the way you've got the program going for residents, that's wonderful, but we would like to participate too. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Thank you. And yeah, like I know Councilwoman Pate mentioned too, that we're definitely going to look for ways to be able to make that happen for you all. You definitely deserve it. And I think that, between the Trenton Towers and quite a few of the other different complexes around town, there's a lot of opportunity there. And it's frankly just the right thing to do. So we'll keep working at it for sure.
Thank you.
So, thank you. If anyone else wishing to comment here in the Zoom? Not seeing any further hands. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered for adjournment at 7:33 p.m. See you all in 2 weeks.